Respectfully. What's going on, everybody? This is Aurie Styla on the Respectfully podcast. I'm back. I am back, ladies and gentlemen. 1 month away from my yard, 1 month away from these flowers, from this screen, from the desk, and from my guy in the building, Micky. What's going on, Mick?
What is going on?
Well, I'm good. Micky, first thing, tell them what you said.
Don't say it.
Go on, no, tell them what you said. Tell them what you said when you saw me.
Listen, Aurie done shrunk since he's been gone, man.
Shut up.
Micky
Micky thinks he got bigger, right?
I got bigger, bro.
You've been training a little bit. It looks good.
Come on.
You ain't got big enough for you to tell me you're bigger than me.
Come on, dap me up, man. Hook me up.
Bro, look at you tensing now as well. You're lucky you're not on the flipping camera.
Come on, bro.
No, I'm not dapping you up for nothing.
Say it.
No. Listen, you look better and bigger, and but you definitely ain't as big as I am.
I'm wider than you, bro. We checked.
You're not wider than me. That's the thing. How much do you weigh?
Probably about 78 as we speak.
78 kilos. How tall are you?
6'1".
I'm going to ask you again and you're not going to lie.
I'm 5'9" on a good day.
You're 5'9". The only way you could be wider than me is if you're flat like a piece of paper.
Come on, bro.
No, with your height and your weight, you are not going to be wider than me. I'm 112 kilos.
1 month.
112 kilos, I'm 5'11". There's no way you're wider than me at 78.
You're 5'6".
Shut up. You're not taller than me, so shut your mouth. We'll stand up and take a picture right now.
Bro.
I'm 5'11".
Just dap me up. Tell me I done well.
You look great, bruv. You look great. Go on. All right, you look good. You look good. I respect it, yeah? But you are not bigger than me. You came with that arrogance as soon as you walked into this yard.
I had to hit you with it.
You hit me with it
early, man. Let you know what's up.
I had to get a second opinion, right? Yep. I had to get 1 second opinion just to find out. I'll talk to him in just a second, right? But before we even speak about who's in the building, you lot need to put some respect on my name. Everybody needs to know exactly what this is. Man got the spirit of the Fringe. Come on. Aurie Styla went to Edinburgh for an entire month. Never got nominated for the Dave Comedy Award. I'm not bitter because I got the spirit of the Fringe. It hasn't even got my name on the award. What it has is a picture of the guy who gives you the award, Merv Starr. Brother, anyone could actually show this off right now. I could give this to you. You could say you won this. My name ain't on it, brother. They didn't even give me a picture frame. All it is the printout with the wood at the back, and they clipped it in. Brother, I could have. This is makeshift, but I don't care. I know what it means. Spirit of the Fringe.
What? Quickly explain what that is.
So at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, they have maybe about 1,000, 1,100 shows that do shows every single day, and what Mervyn Stutter's pick of the Fringe show is they have scouts that go to as many of the shows as they can, and they'll see like maybe 30 shows a day. And they narrow it down and pick people that were doing the shows. And they narrow it down, and every day they get them to come and perform at Pick of the Fringe. They narrow it down to about 140 shows. Of those 140 shows, right, they then decide on 6 winners to win like their best shows of the Fringe in different categories. So there'll be like comedy, there'll be drama, there'll be theatre, music, singing, etc. Right? For comedy, Aurie Styla got the spirit of the Fringe.
Come on.
But listen, show me some love right now. Show me some love and respect right now, people.
Bravo, man.
Show man some love and respect, yeah? There we go, right? Know who I am. Even though they ain't printed my name on this. I could have stolen this from somebody else, right? Nah, brother, why is his face on here instead? That's the thing. Merv Starr, the guy who started Picking the Fringe like 20-something years ago. He's the guy who hosts it, yeah? That's him.
That's the boy.
Brother, they spent 1/3 of the page with him on there, and they couldn't even print my name on this and put comedy or 2022 there. Now, I don't care. I know what it means, and I'm very happy and respectful for them and loving the fact that they gave this to me. I'm not going to lie to you. It was a tiring month. It really was. We'll get into that. Let me introduce who's actually with us right now. He's one of the locals as well. We've not had anybody that's from the area, have we? Other than you, Micky, that's from here.
Man, we're only Bedfordian, bro.
Yeah, born and raised Bedfordian.
Kempston.
Nah, Elstow.
All right, he's an Elstow boy.
Come on now.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the building right now with me and Micky on the Respectfully podcast is my guy D-MALICE. Make some noise for D-MALICE, please.
What you saying? Thank you.
What is going on? I don't want to tell you what his title is in terms of what he does, because apparently he's stopping one of the things that he is right now. Right? You run a detailing company, right?
Yeah.
All right.
As a profession, yeah.
There you go. That's your day profession, which is, and you like, what's it called?
Ride Effect, right?
But here's the thing. My man is a DJ, but I saw him on socials put up a post saying, I'm not DJing no more.
Is this something we can potentially
iron
out?
In the backside, isn't it?
Can we talk about this for a second?
Can we iron it out?
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
So why you decided you're not going to DJ anymore?
Basically, I kind of mentioned to you guys.
Yeah. If you don't want to say names, that's fine.
We're not going to do names and stuff. But you know when you like, you know your worth.
Yeah.
You've put in work. I mean, I started when I was 14 years old. I couldn't even go clubbing.
How old are you now?
I'm going to be 35.
Okay.
So that's a long period.
Yeah, that's 20 years. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I've DJed in some amazing places, Ibiza, South Africa, here in the UK and whatnot. I've had my fun as well. But I know I've got more to give. But I felt like how much... I'm not a quitter. Don't get me wrong. I'm not raised from that cloth. Like my family are hard workers. Like, but there comes a point where you're like, how much energy am I going to keep putting into this before it starts mentally messing with my head? And you just think, you just see yourself, oh God.
I get that as a comedian.
Yeah.
You'll look at me and go, well, you seem to be doing all right. Bro, there's all the time that happens where I'm like, I'm not feeling it. I'm nowhere near where I want to be.
This is the thing. Everyone thinks you're doing all right because of social media.
Yeah.
They don't see what's going on behind. They don't know the struggles. What myself I've been through.
Yeah.
It's hard, man.
Right.
Everyone just sees the
glitz
and the glam,
weird
innit?
that we're having this conversation.
You as well now.
Because I've just decided to step away from professional boxing.
Yeah, you wanted to stop boxing now, but you stopped boxing, but you're going into something similar.
Well, that didn't happen immediately.
Okay.
I decided to step away from professional boxing because I was turning up to the gym and hating every second of it, and the love of it wasn't there. And I was like, how long am I going to continue to put this time and effort in with my fingers crossed, hoping that comes back?
Yeah.
How long are we going to do that for? How many more brain injuries am I going to get between now and then? Do you know what I mean?
So he said how many more brain injuries, and then he decided to do MMA.
No, it's more to do with like what you enjoy. Do you know what I mean? How many? If I'm
so
happy
get brain injuries for something that you like.
100%. I'm happy to get punched in the head if I'm enjoying myself, without a doubt, man.
Because MMA is not that dissimilar when it comes to this.
In terms of head injuries, is a lot less. Because there's so many more targets to hit. Boxing's head and body, right?
I suppose trying to kick your leg in or break your arm or something.
It wasn't. It's not to do with the injuries. It was more to do with how much I enjoyed the sport and what you don't see. The stuff that goes into the sport that you don't. The professional boxing, the element of professional boxing, is all pretend. It's all fake at the front. Behind the scenes, bro. And you know what it's like when you put on a show, yeah. The ticket sales, the marketing, everything.
It's a lot still.
That's what people don't see.
Yeah.
It's like anything, like, even with the whole DJing and music production stuff, people don't see the actual struggle that you go through. They just see like you said, the glitz and glamour, like your song being played on radio, but they don't know how many like sleepless nights and all this kind of stuff.
And where do you draw the line? When do you get to a point where you go, you know what, maybe I could be putting my energy, this required energy, into something else and potentially go further with that something else? Obviously, I started the business up properly and I'm focusing on that. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to take this step back. And best decision I've ever made. So you feel that you've taken a step back from boxing has been a fantastic decision. Yeah. You're doing MMA, but are you gonna compete? I'm going to compete. I'm gonna get a belt at MMA. Okay, so how does that? All right, and I believe you. Yeah, because you're a nutcase. How does that differ when you go down that line again and maybe not get to the point of going, I don't like this? Well, this is it, Matt. When do you ask the question? Do you ask the question initially? Do you go, well, maybe what if I don't make it now? Yeah. Or I'll get to the point where I know myself well enough and I know internally well enough. Once you understand yourself, you're like, okay, cool. Maybe this isn't going to work out. Yeah. It's not that boxing isn't going to work out. It's like I could have 100% been part of that lottery where they go, pick him, he's next. 100%. I was in that bracket. I was like top 30th in the country. I could have got to that point. But the fact of the matter is, if I'm not enjoying myself, I'm not happy. What's the point, bro? Yeah, fair dude. Do you know what I mean? I think that's the same with me. I lost the love of it. It just become a chore. But so you like DJing now, you've lost the love of. It's weird because like when I'm at home and I'm in my studio, I'm mixing. Oh, you commit? Yeah, you mix for fun. I'm loving it. So it's the game more so than it's everything else. DJ. Yeah, like when I'm DJing, I love it. It's everything else around it. Like it's not for the politics and the industry. I'm not about the politics. I mean, unfortunately, you get that in no matter what industry you're in. Yeah, of course. But yeah, it's just. Everything else just come with it. I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm cut for this anymore. I think the older I'm getting, the more sensitive I'm becoming. It's mad. Bro, it is the case. I'm the same, bro. I'm the same. There was this wobble that you had in
in the third week of the Fringe at the beginning. Everybody has it. Like, we call it just the third week of the Fringe. When you tell people how are you feeling, third week of the Fringe, they're tired. They've done 2 weeks. They've seen a couple reviews, and you might all right, put it this way. You're doing a show every single day at the bare minimum. So I did about 2 to 7 shows a day. I maxed at 7, 2 was the minimum roughly. But my shows are hour long. You go and do that in the evening, and then afterwards you have to come down, and the next day you might see a review, and the review is giving you like 3 stars or 4 stars, and you're sitting there thinking, yeah, that felt like a 5 and all of that. Or you're seeing other people get stars. You're like, where's my reviews? And then all of a sudden depression hits you. Yeah. In that moment, you think I even wanted to laugh, or I didn't want to hear comedy. I didn't want to hear English. Someone speak to me in a different language. I don't want to hear English because I'm hearing it every day. I'm hearing comedy from everybody else. I'm doing comedy. I'm seeing people come out like to the shows, and that is where the industry took too much of the attention. But the love of comedy itself, put me in a room where I don't have to worry about reviews or anything like that. Just the audience love it.
Yeah.
The politics in anything can always be the headache, right? Like for you, putting on events, sometimes I won't drop any names, but being in rooms where you're DJing and you've got another DJ that might not even have the talent, the ability or whatever, but they got the pass from somebody else. And you know you've grafted from young, where this person might just be a social media person that's jumped on or something, or they're in, I don't know, their hype that they've sold. It's unfortunately that's how the industry is. However, it still is a kick in the teeth when you have put your time, 20 years, bro.
Yeah, man.
Have you been boxing 20 years?
20 years I've been boxing.
See what I'm saying? So imagine 20 years.
Yeah.
And it's
a long time to invest money.
This is it.
Energy, everything of relationships, friends and stuff.
Yeah.
I've sacrificed a lot. And even my normal, say normal friends, people with normal jobs. They're all married, own yard, this, that, never.
Brother, it's tight,
it's hard.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, especially being from the culture, like Indian culture as well, you got that added pressure.
What did your parents say when you said I want to DJ?
To be fair, I've probably been one of the lucky ones.
Okay.
Whereas my mum and dad have never said no.
Okay.
Don't do it. They're just being parents, and it just make sure you've got a backup.
Yeah.
Just in case it doesn't work out for you. But my dad was a DJ. That's probably
right. Okay.
Yeah, my dad was
second generation.
My dad was probably the first Indian Sikh turban wearing DJ in the UK, but never took it seriously.
Okay.
My guy DJ'd with hot chocolate and all that. You imagine...
I believe in miracles.
Yeah, you remember...
No.
You imagine early...
Where you from?
Yeah, man.
Hey.
You sexy thing.
Exactly. With his turban and that,
Sick. No, that's...
big up... Because he's gone through way worse than me.
So he gets it. So you were lucky to have a man in your... a parent figure in your life that knew what DJing was about and what it was like.
Yeah. So he kind of he did say just it's up to you, mate. I'll support you, but gosh, they've never said it don't do that.
Yeah, fair dues.
They've always pushed me to achieve that standard, hit your goals.
All
and
right.
stuff.
So what happens now? If you're not going to DJ out and about, but you still love DJing at home, is there not maybe an avenue for you to do it where it's still very much within how it would feel at home, but still...
I most probably could. I could probably do something like what you're doing here. You just
just a set up in your house and stuff.
Little broadcast kind of vibe.
Yeah.
No politics. No one's got to book me because I just got to
scratch at home. There's loads of people we see doing scratch at home stuff.
Yeah.
Where they do mad mixes of a theme song from a television program and they scratch it but something that that you love, because you can't have 20 years in and then just say no DJing.
Done. Yeah. I had this conversation with my good friend at Jazz. I don't know if you heard of him. He was like, maybe you shouldn't have posted you saying that you're going to quit because you never know what... It's weird though, because when I posted that...
That's when people are
got 2 gigs yesterday.
Yeah, people are coming in the air. That's what it is. Yeah.
Bruv.
So weird.
That's always the case.
So weird.
Yeah, bruv, I'm going to stop. No, don't stop. But when you was active, you never heard anyone phone you.
Yeah, man.
I said to the promoter, I was like, sorry to use this as an example. It's just like when someone passes away, a musician, everyone's playing their track. But it's mad, isn't it? I was like...
No flowers until you're dead.
It takes me that post for me to get work, but me grafting and saying, yo, I can do this. Look at my portfolio. Bam. Nothing.
Yeah, man.
That's how it is, unfortunately.
It's mad.
Man.
Talent don't, unfortunately, it's so sad, but talent doesn't cut it, man.
It doesn't, not anymore.
Not anymore.
It used to.
I think it gets you to a certain point, innit? Like talent will take you to a certain peak, and then.
But it's marketing, it's hype, it's now socials, it's all of the additional stuff.
I think that peak's getting smaller.
Oh, bro, of course it is. Because, bro, I know people, like even in comedy at the Fringe, bruv, when you talk to some other people that have got management, some of their managers are telling them, do the Fringe so you can say you've done it. But it's about getting your socials active. And I'm like, that might be the case in terms of marketing. You put some of these social media stars on stage who've only been doing comedy maybe a few years, but they've spent more time practicing their socials rather than actually doing like a 10-minute, a 15, a 20-minute set. You'll see when they do their set that the holes are there, but the reason why the holes are there is because the expectation's so high because of people seeing you active on socials.
It's like you said, social media is your currency now, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is, man. It's literally money in the bank now. People look at your social media account before they look at you as a person now.
I see, if we're going to go with that analogy, I see it as like the currency is the numbers that you have, which is, all right, look, if you're going to say it's currency, how valuable is that currency that you have?
That's it.
If you've got like, bruv, how much, where's your family? You said India?
Yeah, but my mum and dad are born in Kenya,
Born in Kenya, okay. What would be the coin in Kenya?
What is it now? Gosh, I forgot. It's gone out my head.
Nice.
I don't even know because
the question is, what's it actually worth, though, isn't it?
But that's the thing. But let's say yen. I don't know if yen is valuable.
Yen's in China, I think.
Yeah, yen is in China. But I don't know. Let's go with rupees, bruv. Rupees. Like if I'm showing off, I got 20,000 rupees. I'm like, raw money. But how much is that rupee worth? It's similar with social media. If I'm saying, yo, you lot, I got big followers on socials because they love my entertainment, I'm a comedian, that's great. But when they say, all right, I'm going to come and see you do a show, and you go and do that show and you ain't got the time put in to get your comedy right on stage, as you have done to go on like socials and get the numbers up, bro, the value of how much your numbers are starts to reduce.
And
people like
be the first people to hammer you. Because
bro, always the case.
They'll be the first people to turn on you. Those people
Always
that
the case.
tickets. You know what? People, the higher you get, I think, the higher you get, the more people have their fingers crossed that you don't get any higher. Do you get me?
I think they wait for the peak because you're climbing.
Fall.
Bro, Kevin Hart said something about this. About they like to see the story of you winning and the win, and so on. And it's great when you're not up to see a man get up. But once you're up, they're like, all right, I want to see how you fall. Because that's the story. That's fun. Yeah, go on.
This is the kind of same situation with me when I made the Gabrielle refix, the whole UK Funky Days. Not to say I was on the same peak as Kevin Hart, but when you're 17, you're at uni, you're DJing, you're on one extra, you're on this radio show, you're on that radio show. That's a lot for a 17-year-old, man. Yeah. My friends were around my yard constantly. Monday to Sunday, they were around. And I'm like, even my mum and dad were like, yo.
What's going on? Where's everyone here?
As soon as you start going.
Oh, bro, this is how it goes.
Mad, isn't it? It's crazy. It's a mad world we live in, but
So you have to kind of, there's a part of you that either goes, do I play the game or do I concede with the idea that the game is different? Yes, I'm talented, but I'm not built for this in terms of playing the game to be able to be heard. And bro, it's a decision that I never put anyone down for what decision they make. If you want to be the person that is popular on socials for whatever it is that you do, but you spend more time on getting the popularity as opposed to building the talent, that's fine. Because there are people that are able to sell enough of that to get some money in, whether it be influencers that are able to say, look at how much followers I got, so let me come to your shop and give me free food or give me free clothes or whatever. If that's what people want, then cool. But if you want people to actually invest in you long term, I compare it to when I look at some of the rappers you see now that are the hype right now, all of the littles and the whatever the names are, right? There's loads of them. Against your rappers like Method Man and Redman. Method and Red will sell out a tour. It won't be big numbers like arenas. It will be massive theaters that they could do 3,000-4,000 in all parts of the world because people are their loyal followers that love them. Are they going to do like 30,000-40,000 every show they do? No. Someone like who's big now, like your Little Uzi Verts or whatever, they'll do that. But how long will Little Uzi Vert be around compared to Red and Method? Been around for 20 plus years.
It's like,
exactly.
They got that. Even with me, this is another decision. I was like, with DJing, okay, I've probably got another 10 years, I don't know how ever long, but with the music production side, it's going to be there forever. So for me,
defo.
That's
defo.
I want to put my energy in that because I kind of neglected it because I was too busy trying to get gigs and stuff. Then I was like, hang on, I need to reset.
Getting shows is hard.
It's hard. Building a legacy, man. You look at man like Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? A legacy, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Anybody who knows anything about old school hip hop knows who Wu-Tang is. But even now, bro, do you know what I mean? You think how long, like say Lil Uzi Vert or someone like that, how long are they going to be?
I don't even know.
That's no disrespect to Lil Uzi Vert. He might be a legend in the future.
Yeah,
however, I see all the antics with getting the diamond in the forehead and stuff like that. Brother, bro. I'm not built for this.
He was probably a bad example because he is going to be, his legacy is probably going to be quite big because he's been in and out headlines and all sorts of wild stuff.
But would it be for the right reasons? Will people remember him for being the rapper who was sick with that? Or is it because he's the guy who got the diamond in his head and he got robbed?
This is the thing, like I'm saying.
The man got robbed for his diamond in his head.
It's not for the talent anymore. It's for the other bit.
Yeah.
Like,
and that for me...
You see Method Man and Nas doing all these kinds of things.
No, they don't need to.
You never. You don't,
but the question is, did they need to then?
No.
Exactly.
Because back then it was about talent and then there was camaraderie. I mean, Method was in Wu-Tang. There's camaraderie around having the right people around you who can help boost and lift, but you still had to carry talent. Now, brother, they had that guy, the app with the artificial intelligence rapper. That you don't even need the people now. Just give me the hype and the platform. Let me use your voice. Yeah, that was a big controversy.
When you got man like the Island Boys walking around, man, Island Boys,
bro. This is what I'm saying. It's all the antics now.
Right.
We sound old when we talk about this. I don't care, bro.
Yeah, man.
It's just realness. Like,
to be fair, you are pretty old, but you got
shut your mouth. Me and him are the same age.
Exactly, bro.
When's your birthday?
Too easy, bro.
November the 2nd.
Every time.
He's older than me, so shut your mouth.
How old are you?
I'm gonna be 35 this year.
35.
Yeah.
How old are you? 28, bro. Come on.
Nah, you're older than me, bro.
You do. When you had the beard longer, you look younger, though.
What?
It's weird I say this.
No, man.
No. Do you know what it is?
Nah, do you know what it is?
Go on.
It's because he's wider than you, bro. He's henchman.
He shut your
He's
mouth.
wider than you. You're right.
Is it? Rare.
He's coming back every week.
He can come back every week if he wants to. Yeah, he stand outside.
Bro, I shaved the beard off yesterday.
I know. I saw when you posted up yesterday on your socials. You did that clip where you're working. I'm like, this guy shaved off his beard, but he's not going to pay. He's not going to draw attention to it. People are going to notice by just looking at it. See, he's a little Uzi
Gang,
as well.
bro.
All the antics on socials where he's like,
Gang,
I'm not.
bro.
Yeah, he's on there. I'm going to do
that
video.
guy.
He had the camera facing him. I'm going to do a video where I'm like, I'm working, right? I'm not going to address the fact that my beard's gone. Yeah. So I'm going to let people comment, and I bet you a few people are like, where's the beard?
Not one.
No one cares about you. That's what it is. You're not wide enough. No one cares about you. That's what it is.
Not one response, man. But you know what?
Go on.
I'm out here playing a game, bro.
You can play the game all you want. You look older now. You got the short beard.
I do look older and wider.
You don't look wider. No, you all right. You look wider.
Neck looks wider.
He looks wider.
I've got that Brock Lesnar neck, bro.
Oh, jeez.
No, bro,
I got that Brock Lesnar neck.
bro, Brock Lesnar. Look at him and think of Brock Lesnar, please.
People call me Brock Lesnar in the street, bro.
They do not call you Brock Lesnar.
What's up,
You know
Broccoli.
Broccoli, bro.
Brock Les. Nah. Brock Les.
Leave me
Nah.
out, bro. Come on, man. Is that Brock? Nah, it's not
You
Brock.
don't. Oh my god. You can't say I look like Brock Lesnar and say I'm 78 kilos.
They see my neck and they go, "Hey, yo, Brock,
Wow.
what's good, bro?"
They don't. They definitely don't. They definitely don't.
Brock Lesnar, maybe. I don't know.
It's been a month, man. I've been playing you guys all day.
You
man.
are trying your hardest to say you look wider than me,
Love
and
it.
that's fine.
It's the first time I met you, and I feel like I'm cussing you already.
No, cuss him is fine. He deserves
sorry,
it. He's
man.
got
Too
too
much
much.
personalities,
He's
man.
got too much arrogance in his system.
Do you
That's
know what
the
it
thing.
is? It's because I'm the youngest of five, man. I've been used to just dishing it out immediately,
right.
Yeah.
man.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
I've
and
also got a tendency to make myself at home. So when you guys feel like you can cuss me back, that's absolutely completely normal.
oh, he's all right with it.
Honestly,
He's fine
it's
with it.
completely normal.
He'll come at you and then he'll say a few things to you. He never said nothing to Henchy though. He shut his mouth when he was sitting here. He shut his mouth. Big up Henchy. Henchy,
big up
listen.
Henchy, man.
But since you and Mick are friends, yeah, he's been brave with everybody else in this place. Anyone else who's been in here, in his mind, he's like, I know Henchy. And if anyone says anything to me, I'll make a phone call. Henchy, you see what you've done? You've emboldened this little skinny lad to make him feel like he is big enough because he knows big people.
Listen,
That's
man,
all it is.
Me and Henchy, we're cut from the same cloth, bro. Right. We're out here lifting the same weights, me and Henchy, bro.
No, you're not.
I think I saw Henchy row my deadlift max. I see him row it.
This is what I'm saying.
The guy is insane.
What's your deadlift max right now?
172.
172, right? That's his deadlift max. When you'll see Henchy, he'll
That's light work,
bro. It's ridiculous.
I'll get there. Don't worry. Give me a year.
Do you actually train at the gym?
I started a couple of weeks ago.
Do you know what?
I'm still on the lightweight. So when I used to train, I injured my rotor cuff, so I'm taking it easy.
What gym you at?
Pump.
Do you know how much he pays?
Oh, shut up. I go towers, innit?
That's rich life.
Right,
Oh my God. I can't talk to both of you. Because both of you are Bedfordians.
It's like £150,000
No, it
a month.
really is not. It really is not. How much you pay at Pump?
20 quid.
I'll swear. Okay, yeah. All right.
24 hours.
Yeah, well, you're not.
And it's like around the corner from
You
me.
lot ain't one Spirit of the Fringe. So right now, because man's the Spirit of the Fringe winner, I need to be making sure people know that I'm in places of high stature.
That's
true. You understand?
That's going to be you in that crown.
Win Spirit of the Fringe for DJing, and then maybe, just maybe, you might be able to go towers. How about that? So yeah, where are you training now for MMA?
I'm looking. This is a scoop, man, because I haven't made an entire decision yet.
Okay.
There's several gyms I'm looking at. I mean, there's one in Bedford, Kraken in Bedford.
You know Kraken, don't you?
My nephew goes, he's 6 years old and he'll beat you up.
I don't doubt it.
He's wider than Mickey, isn't he? No, okay.
He's a wham. He's wham that
Trust
kid,
me,
man.
he was like, he's doing some moves on me. He's like, just lay on the floor, show me all these grapple moves. Two
and you never fought back. You never went psh or something like that. No,
nah, that's
crack a little.
I let him
know
have
what's
his
up.
moment. I was like, I was wounded though.
We're debating, man. I'm debating where to. Obviously, we've got to collate a degree of coaching as well. So
Okay.
obviously, my coach is, my boxing coach is also a Commonwealth world level Muay Thai fighter.
Okay.
So he's got my striking down to a T. Obviously, I've got to establish my jiu-jitsu coach, which is in Bedford.
Yeah.
So we move into a club called Kraken there. Called Toucan.
Toucan. Okay.
But yeah, I've got a wrestling background, so I'm not so worried about wrestling, but
He likes to get physical. Have you noticed this?
yeah,
Wrestling, boxing, and MMA.
I'm mega tactile, man.
Who's your favourite wrestler?
My favourite, what, as in, we're talking like actual wrestler?
Like back in the day, you know.
Like WWE, Stone Cold, bro. Come on now.
Yeah.
Stone Cold.
There you go.
Good era.
I'll give you that.
Till I die, man.
What wrestling event happened recently? It wasn't WrestleMania.
It was in London, wasn't it?
Glasgow, wasn't it?
Yeah, one in Glasgow.
The
The Cage or something like that.
No, it was a WWE one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I see a video afterwards and I see Tyson Fury punch some guy.
It's just not the same anymore, man.
Yeah.
It's not, man. It's not. I mean, for the kids, it probably is. But then again, I was getting like DDT'd at like 6 years old. Do you know what I mean?
So I'm looking at. So wait, hold on. So Tyson Fury,
he punched someone.
Was in it, yeah.
As part of the.
Oh wow.
I need to watch it.
Showmanship.
Here we go. Yeah, watch Tyson Fury star. Wait, watch Tyson Fury KO WWE star Austin Theory. Then congratulate Roman Reigns before singing.
It's a bit like when they got Mike Tyson. You remember when Mike Tyson was involved back in the day?
And Mayweather was in it once.
When he
Tyson Mayweather, bruv. There's been so many of them that's coming through.
There was talks of McGregor going there, wasn't there?
Oh, mad.
Yeah, but what's his name? Logan Paul now is in WWE.
I don't really watch
you know
it.
what? I heard he performed really well.
He would do. Them guys, they
It's
stick
mega
to
athletic,
it.
isn't it?
Yeah.
They're hype, innit?
Yeah, man. You got a big fight this weekend if you're into fighting. Do you know fighting? UFC, anybody?
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
There you go.
Nate Diaz versus Hamzat.
Is that a rematch?
No, it's not a rematch. It's a big fight, but we won't go into it because if you guys don't know about it, it's going to be hard to explain.
Yeah, it's hard
You know
to
who
explain.
Nate Diaz is?
Yeah, I know who Nate Diaz is. Yeah.
Nate Diaz is
I'm a
fighting.
casual MMA watcher.
He's fighting some guy from Chechnya, and then renowned for being tough dudes, man. It's a big fight. Big fight.
Oh, they're not soft in Chechnya, no?
Apparently not.
Brother, I think they're well known. I break face with face. I bring face to knee, I break nose.
Unbelievable
alone
wrestlers,
scares
man.
me, innit?
Unbelievable wrestlers in Chechnya. All those kind of like Russian.
Yeah.
Don't mess with them.
Bro, yeah, they're unbelievable wrestlers.
So Tyson Fury KO's WWE star Austin Theory, then congratulates his Roman Reigns before singing American Pie with Drew McIntyre. So a friend of mine, shout out to DJ Ace, my guy from One Extra, right? Had Triple H on his show and interviewed him in the studio, right? And asked him about Tyson Fury being in the show because there was murmurs and stuff. And H said, yeah, he's going to be there. That was the first time he kind of made it known rather than it be a thing where, it might not happen. And my thing was, this is kind of similar to what we were talking about with DJing. It's all the theatrics now. Fury doesn't need to go into to WWE. He is world champion. He is right now. He is number one in his lane, but yet still jumps into WWE and all of that stuff. Even for a little bit of bants and promo. Yeah. Like when Tyson went into WWE, he wasn't holding any belts, and he wasn't in there to fight. Like Fury wasn't in there to fight, but just the novelty of going into them. I feel like it almost devalues a lot of these people now.
Yeah, but like I say, it's not
bored.
it's not like it was back in the
It's
day,
because
man.
I think he's achieved what he wanted. Now it's just like,
He must be bored.
It's obviously it's a huge show now, isn't it? But do you remember back in the day, you'd have like Mankind, like
I think that was the best era, man.
The Attitude Era, and then it went into Ruthless Aggression.
It's the soccer.
Soccer,
remember
blood.
like people were doing like pedigrees onto nails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know
Bro,
what I mean?
I paid to watch Hell in a Cell in 1997. I must have been 10 years old when Mankind and Undertaker fought, and Undertaker threw him off the top of the cage.
Through the table.
Bro, through the announcer table.
Yeah.
Then Mankind, he's knocked out cold, gets pulled out on the stretcher. They had to lift up the cage to get the stretcher around.
Yes.
Pulled out the stretcher. Not Dude Love, that's Mankind. What's his name? The other brother that was always with Mankind, the older one. I can't remember his name. Anyway, it'll come to me, right?
It's gonna wind me up.
So he comes out to kind of stall the match a little bit, right? And then he gets vexed because it's him, Undertaker. Let me find out who it is. It's him, Undertaker, like, Mankind gets off the stretcher, runs back into the ring because he's unconscious. He wakes up and goes, wait, hold on, I'm on the stretcher. Runs back to the ring, but the cage is down. Climbs the rotted cage to go and fight Undertaker at the top. Undertaker chokeslams him through the cage.
I remember.
Bruv, that's the third time he's fallen high. When he chokeslams him through the cage, he almost over-rotates and lands on the top of his back. So he doesn't land flat on his back where it spreads the impact. Top of his neck, out cold. Taker comes through the cage. Who is it again that...
Didn't Kane come then as well?
Nah, not in that one. Kane never came in this one.
I remember watching it.
So it's through the cage now.
Yeah.
What's his fucking Mankind's tooth?
Yeah.
It's gone through his lip, bro.
Yeah. Bro.
Mankind's like, I'll still fight though, innit? Yeah, I'm getting up and
He
fighting.
was nutty like that though, wasn't he?
But
He's like putting pins in his forehead and stuff.
Bro, it still gets worse. This is where Mankind goes underneath the cage, gets the pins, blood.
Oh, yeah.
Spreads it across the thing. You see flipping... Undertaker chokeslam him onto the pins,
I remember
and
it.
then does a tombstone power driver onto the pins.
Still fine.
Bro, hold 1, 2, 3, and now he's done.
You look at it now, and you think, what the hell were we doing
Madness.
watching that, man?
Madness.
What were my parents doing, bro?
Do you let do that on WWE anymore?
No,
They're not
none
allowed.
of that,
Not
man.
allowed. They'll lose their sponsors. They're not
None of
allowed.
that, man. None
You
of
can't
it.
even do chair shots. You can't even do
Really?
Bruv, you can't do chair shots in WWE. I don't watch it now religiously, but I'll catch up on the updates on like top 10 lists and stuff like that, and I'll get the little bits that I see on YouTube just to kind of see what's going on. But I stopped watching in the mid 2000s.
Yeah.
Bruv, after Ruthless Aggression, you can't do chair shots. Fam, do you remember?
The world has changed.
Bro,
It's changed a lot,
there was an I Quit match between The Rock and Mankind, right? The Rock smashed Mankind over the head with more than 15, 16 chair shots.
I remember, man.
And they were solid chair shots. Mankind was the one saying, do it, it's fine.
Do you remember the sounds? The sounds of the chairs slapping, man.
Proper.
Oh my
like
God.
At the same time.
Yeah, bro. The Attitude Era is the reason I don't have any family videos, because you used to you remember
Record over them.
Record over the VCRs.
I used to do that. Like L play, long play or short play. You used to do
man.
L play with low quality, but you'd get the 8
Bro,
hours
all
on the
our
tape.
all our family videos are cut in half by like Royal Rumbles and stuff.
Yeah,
bro.
facts.
That's wild,
Facts.
isn't it?
He ain't lying.
Bro,
It's 100% true, man.
That's how it was. I used to do
wild.
that all the time. And then you have, bro, I remember the chair shot thing with the I Quit match. Rock had knocked out Mankind. Mankind's unconscious. Puts the mic to his face. He's not even moving. They had to do a pre-recorded I Quit that they press play on. So it's saying I quit as if it's Mankind speaking. But you can't, his face is covered with all his hair. It's not him. It's because he's out cold and they had to end the match, blood.
God, man. Mankind was crazy,
Bro,
He was nutty.
and The Rock was worried, but he had to keep composure because they can't. It's kayfabe, innit? You can't break it.
Yeah.
So they have to pretend like we're in this. Bro, you know, he deaded him off.
Bro, do you remember the Dudley Brothers?
Oh, they were my guys,
they
bro.
were unbelievable,
Bro, they were my.
man.
They returned, bro. They returned in 2012, I think it was.
Really?
Fam, the noise they got when they returned, blood. Bubba Ray Dudley.
Yes, come on,
They were
Bubba
mad,
Ray.
Bro, Bubba Ray, he's punching. It was the three black brothers. New Day. He's punching one of them, and you hear the crowd go, who,
It takes you back.
who, bam, and then this is when it gets intense. Yeah, is when Devon climbs the rope, stands at the top. And they do that what's that thing when he holds the leg open, right? And Devon jumps and lands his head in between his legs, right?
Oh my God.
Bubba Ray goes to Devon, slaps his chest, and goes, Devon, the whole auditorium, 40,000 people, Devon. Bubba Ray doesn't even continue, right? He just goes, 1, 2, free, and it puts his hand up, and everyone goes, get the tables, bro.
Oh my God. It's so
Shivers down my spine.
bro.
No, when that happened, shivers down my spine.
Do you know how many times I got 3D'd as a child?
I could imagine you were youngest of 5.
Onto like laminate flooring.
Me and my brother used to all the time Hulk Hogan versus Ultimate Warrior kind of flex because Ultimate Warrior.
Well, Ultimate Warrior's entrance. We've spoken about this, isn't it? His entrance, blood, was energy.
Him and Undertaker can't.
Oh yeah, Undertaker
Kane.
Kane. You know the Undertaker Kane rivalry, brothers.
The brothers and all of that with Paul Bearer and all
we
that.
were addicted to that, man.
It was mad. I loved it. I loved wrestling back then.
That was the vibe.
Yeah, we
I
always.
don't watch it anymore. I wouldn't.
I mean, now it's terrible. But what I will say is watch stuff now in like on YouTube, little clips, nostalgia clips. Like I remember a couple of years ago at Royal Rumble when Edge returned.
Oh my God, bro! I saw a video the other day of the Hardy Boys.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my God!
Do you know what? It's the crowd pops. As an entertainer, I get shivers down my spine when I hear the crowd pops of when people return. Bro, when John Cena returned at number 30 Royal Rumble, right? After he had to come out for a year because of an injury, pectoral injury, right? He comes back in. As soon as it's like the countdown, 3, 2, 1. You hear them go, so who's it going to be? His music. Dun, dun. He walks out, hands crossed, and he's looking down. Everyone's like, oh my God, it's John Cena. It's John Cena. Bruv, the energy, the crowd are losing their rag.
Mate, bro, the Americans don't mess around when it comes to that kind. You got to talk. You got like full blown adults out there crying,
going mental. WWE, bro. When Edge returned, because he went out of wrestling for like 8 years. When he returned, bro, there was a guy in the crowd going, yes, tears down his eye. Great. I gotta show you clips, man. I really do. It's honestly, intense.
Man. Yeah, those were the days, though, man.
But yeah, that's it. It's
I get like, shivers down my spine.
It's like with the whole DJing thing we're speaking. No, it's back to that kind of.
It's all the nostalgia, bro. Yeah. Like DJs that you must see that when you watch, you're in awe. You just stand there.
Yeah, like when I see EZ, Rodigan, them kind of people.
Yeah.
Wow. And then you see like, I don't know if you listen to like house music, Charisma, all these kind of guys.
I know the names. I'm not a big house fan, but I know Charisma's a big
Jazz,
name.
all these guys, like mad.
EZ's insane.
EZ's next level.
Incredible.
And like
insane. Like there's a reason, bro. But when I'm talking about what you want to do you see the lane I'm talking about with EZ? He doesn't play for bookings. He's so big. He like the booking is his name. So when anywhere he goes, 5,000 people are coming to that event straight. And all he does is he sets up 4 decks and he stands there and he goes.
Have you seen that guy's hand? When he's DJing,
like, it's different.
I think I saw a clip of it. Is it a boiler room? Is it a boiler room clip?
It might be, but I don't know which one you're talking about.
When he's hitting that Q button, this thing's got like really fast. You're like, wow, what is that? How are you doing that?
Respectfully,
solid, and he's just like,
I respectfully, right? His missus or wife, please, please. What if you could do them things? No, brother.
Oh, I'm solid,
brother. If you're doing. I think about that.
How many are there?
With all respect to my guy,
I'm done with this guy.
With all respect, if you're able to do them things and do it on Q blood, are you mad? No.
Oh man, how do you deal with this guy,
kid, man? Just by trying to insult him.
Baby.
Oh man,
like, bro. No, I mean that with all respect. I mean that respectfully, though. Baby. Bro, no, I'm not even trying to be disrespectful, but no, okay, you know,
why was that the first thought?
I'm a comedian, I'll think things like that, man. I'm a dirty guy, bro. What can I say? But come on, it's the way you were doing it. You're like that.
Yeah, but
there's a couple of yellow would like that, you know. Still,
you lot,
couple. Your hands were doing that, bro.
He's gonna try later with it.
On who? On who? Myself? Nah, bro. I don't play like that, bro.
Come on now.
Now that's a Mickey thing. You ever heard his rugby stories? That would be Mickey. That would be him. That would be one of the hazing things that Mickey has to get through. Yeah. You want to be part of this rugby club? All right, bro. Firm this. Boom, 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 baby.
You wouldn't last 5 minutes, man. Come on.
calm my face.
I don't want to last 5 minutes if I'm
Yes,
honest.
you do, man.
No. Not when someone do that to me, bro. No thanks. I'm all right, you know.
Jealousy in your eyes, bro.
Nah, the way that them, it's different.
Yeah, he's sick, man. He's sick.
Is different. Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah. I forgot where the story was going, but yeah, there you go. He's a legend.
So what have I missed? Right, as Bedfordians. In fact, no, bruv. Let me tell you what I had up in Scotland. Yeah, bin strikes. Did you not see that in the news? No, you lot just so out of touch.
Man, who has been straight?
Edinburgh did.
We don't hear about any like Scottish stuff going on. Do we?
Mail
All right, so first week we're there.
Yeah.
Everything's normal. Beginning of the second week, no trash people are taking out any of the bins in the whole of Edinburgh.
You joking?
All the bin workers went on strike. They wanted like an increase in their wages. So, bro.
That's rubbish, isn't it?
Make some noise, bruv. Make some noise for D-MALICE right there.
Get him on stage.
That was fantastic, innit? You shouldn't DJ, bruv. Comedy's your calling.
Sign him up.
Did you hear that? That was well done to him.
Thanks.
So basically, we did the first week everything's normal. The second week, no one's taking out no bins, none. So the bins are all piling up. Third week to their ramp. Beginning of the fourth week, it was like, let me show you a picture, right? I sent a picture to one of my friends that I was able to take. The bins were absolutely everywhere. Let me find this picture.
So they striked for 3 weeks?
For 3 weeks they
I might have
striked.
seen, didn't they have like a Commonwealth game kind of thing up in Scotland?
No, that was in Birmingham.
No, but they had some other games. I'm sure it was up in Scotland. They had something because...
They had the Fringe Festival. That's what I was doing.
it must have been the Fringe Festival.
Bruv, that's what I was talking about.
They were interviewing people and they were like, yeah, we're from Singapore, so this to us is filth.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're shot from
It's filth for
Singapore.
anyone,
They waited for the
isn't it?
They waited for the right moment to do it. Let me find this picture. I might see something.
Crazy. I heard the Queen stayed up in Scotland for the first time in... Is it up in Scotland?
But her bins got cleaned out.
Oh, of course they would. They can't have her up there and her bins are dirty.
Well, she's meeting the new Prime Minister, right?
Well, up there. So she would, she'd have to.
Yeah, but it's like the first time in tradition that she hasn't...
That they haven't come down to her.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me show you. So I was look at this. That was regular. All over Edinburgh.
Watch the next disease come out now.
Bro, all over Edinburgh. The day that we left, 29th, was when most people left, or 29th or 30th, right? That's when they agreed, all right, we've come to terms, we're going to clear out the bins. Bro, the rats, another couple of weeks, you'd have had a rat teaching 4 turtles ninjutsu. It was that rough.
It
was rough.
Stop you there, some breaking news.
Go on.
Liz Truss is to become the next Prime Minister.
Swear down! Liz Truss.
Do you know what?
Breaking news, just been announced 2 minutes ago.
Hold on. Liz Truss.
She's
Tory leadership result live. Liz Truss expected to be revealed as new Conservative. Oh, she is. Okay, never mind.
That's insane, right?
Liz Truss. So we have our third female Prime Minister.
Which one's... Is she Scottish? She's not Scottish. What's the Scottish woman called?
That's not Liz Truss, is Scottish. No, Liz Truss is in England.
You're thinking of We're really bad with names.
We're terrible in it.
especially
Monday.
Us pretending like we know anything about anything. You're thinking of and I was up there and they were all the comedians were taking the piss out of her the whole time.
Yeah. You know that, right? That's not Liz Truss, right?
No. What's her face again? Oh, it's bad. It's bad, isn't it?
We should be dodging.
All three of us just like...
We should be dodging.
Sturgeon.
Sturgeon.
Yeah.
No. I wish I paid more attention
name.
towards politics.
Okay.
I wish I did.
Okay.
But after seeing Rishi talking absolute fucking gibberish, man, I was like, you know what?
My guy got no worries in the world, man. His wife's a billionaire.
The guy's balling. And he's like,
you ain't struggling.
Did you hear what he said about the McDonald's rap?
What?
This is hilarious. Yeah, so he's in front of a bunch of people who are obviously like commoners to him, yeah, and he's going, me and my family enjoy McDonald's, 2 times a week. We enjoy the breakfast wrap. I was like, bro, the breakfast wrap ain't been there for 2 years. What are you talking about, bro? You ain't never been to McDonald's in your life.
You know what?
Get out of here, man.
Look at that. Liz
Guy's
Truss.
an absolute bean.
Liz Truss to be next Prime Minister, her beating Rishi. We saw that happening. Let's be absolutely honest, right? No, like right now, Liz or Rishi ain't got much to say for us to go, yeah, we like what you're saying, right? From basically what I've looked up and seen. But England was never going to be ready to give Rishi a chance.
And
of course not.
Listen, we ain't got, it
They're
doesn't
just
mean anything
wild.
to us unless you're rich. If you're rich, you got something to, you could be like, hey, we
Yeah.
love whatever her name is.
Yeah.
But
Us normal folk, bro, we got our
brother, there's
we got to worry about our
At
energy
least
bills.
my girl's not going to say buy a new kettle to save £10 a year.
that was
Fucking hell. How did we go through life with that guy?
If she say something like that, yeah, I'm done.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you've got to do...
I'm going back to India.
What you have to do is you have to... we are trying to do everything we can to ensure you're saving money with the energy consumption and the budgeting. What you need to do is it be prudent for you to consider buying a new kettle. I suggest Tefal. They are.
Bro, you said it better than him. He couldn't even get his words out.
You must say, I must say, very good.
That was actually really good.
Yeah, I've practiced this. I do it on stage.
Right.
Oh yes, good afternoon, everybody. What we're doing is we are here.
Aurie Styla is taking bookings for
He's
animation
such a lemon, though,
voiceovers.
isn't he?
Yeah.
Hold on, ladies. I want to do this right now, yeah? And I do voiceovers, but I'm going to do this right now. Ladies and gentlemen, it's official. Liz Truss is now taking my position of absolute idiot in the parliament. Now, hopefully she'll do a better job than I will at maintaining my hairstyles.
Guy's a donut, bro.
Yeah, we're not fat. You're saying I'm a donut, but
Not you, him.
No, I know. I am him of the band you're talking. I am the BJ, the blowjob.
Man.
Okay, listen, ladies and gentlemen,
Boris.
even though now that I'm stepping out of the position, is there anything you would like to ask me before I leave? And I will address it before the microphone is off.
How much money you earn?
How much money do I earn? Well, it's not
Liar.
about earning. It's more about the yearning for making and shaking and baking.
So how much money you make?
I'm not.
How much money you make, bro?
I'm answering the question.
Boris, how much money you make, bro?
I'm answering the question.
How many parties did you throw?
Listen,
How many parties you throw, Boris?
Listen,
Why
urban
didn't you
youth.
book me to
Tell the
DJ your party, bro?
Urban youth, you are interrupting, and it's
Boris, you suck.
take that back, old boy. Take it back. Take it back, old boy.
Rapscallions.
Take it back, old boy. You're not wide. Take it back.
What is boy?
You rapscallions. you are
rapscallions.
you horrible people. And you are the brown youth. Listen, I need to address
Get out of
you.
here. Go, you own.
Rishi's cousin. Let me have a conversation with you, D-MALICE. Yeah, good riddance, man.
Oh, we do laugh.
Good riddance.
Oh, good riddance, man.
Good riddance.
That's the name of the podcast, man.
Good riddance. Bye, Boris.
Safe.
I mean,
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah, well, she's come in, isn't she?
Hi, Liz.
What's up, Liz?
Hi, Liz. We saying, darling.
She better do.
Well gone, babe. Let me not say well gone, babe, before I look at her and go, no, actually, no.
You must have seen her, man.
I've seen her, but I don't hold on to everybody's.
You Wagwan babed her, you know.
I will Wagwan babe. What do you mean? You don't.
Have you seen her?
Nah, I'm not even trying to Wagwan babe no one, really and truly. Ah, man, I miss Margaret.
You can try the baby. Oh, no?
That's not happening.
That's a finger in Liz Truss
Liz
joke. If
Truss
you didn't know.
is now Prime Minister. All right, the new Iron Lady. Don't call her that.
Don't
man.
call her that.
Don't do that. Don't call her the new Iron Lady. Not until we see what happens. They said that about not Margaret. Who was after?
The other one. Yeah.
Yeah,
We're so bad at remembering names, aren't we?
What's her name?
It's early, isn't it?
We're so bad at remembering names.
What was her name? I'm fully googling this as well, man. Do you know what Google just is?
Theresa
May, man.
Oh, it's
Theresa May.
Mama Teresa. That's
Yeah, Theresa May, right? We're fully bad, innit? Yeah.
So how many female? This is the third female.
Liz will be
Prime
the
Minister.
third female Prime Minister,
Bro,
right?
listen, let's
Big
hope.
up.
Let's hope, with our fingers crossed, that she does a good job for everybody.
Yes.
And
puts
not just the
fuel
rich
prices down.
people.
Yes.
Because let's be honest,
Yes.
ain't got nothing to do with us.
Yes.
You get me? There's nothing that they ain't going to represent us. They try their hardest to sound like they do, but they don't.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that? That's called white optimism. We already know that it's not going to really... There you go. You see that? Well, let's hope that she's going to... Let's hope the Conservative is going to think about the broke people. Whereas me and you, D-MALICE, already know it ain't going to do nothing for us. I wish there was a camera on you. Say that again?
We're all from the same place.
We are all from the same place.
Yeah.
We are. We're all from this... Yes, Africa. We're all from the same place, aren't we, Mick?
Technically.
There's no in between, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mick,
man. Not around here, there ain't.
Mick,
Come on now.
we all broke. Right, to
We're
some
all
degree.
broke.
Well, I say we. I've worked hard, but it gets to a point, yeah, that
Guy's balling. He's rich, man.
Yeah.
Don't listen to him, man.
I work for what I have. I'm not saying I'm rich. What I'm saying is I've worked what I have. Do you know what? I'll be real. It's gonna sound. I had a conversation with someone recently about this. Yeah, it would actually benefit me better if I voted Conservative financially than it would do Labour. But because I'm thinking outside of myself, I'd rather vote for the people, for the ones who are going to look out for more, rather than just the individuals that make money. Because the tax breaks that I could get from somebody who's going to implement like things that I can then apply for or do to be able to save money is who I should go for. Yeah. But if I'm thinking about myself, voting Conservative would be so much more better. But I wouldn't do it. Like I just can't. Yeah. Like you cannot look at that party and see that even if you have individuals within it that might be a bit more wholesome and might be a bit more clued up, you cannot look at them and not think they're doing this for the 5%. It's you can't.
100%.
You cannot. Everything that they do is about those with an ideology that is for conservatism. And the older we get, the more conservative we become. Right now, you're probably still in your liberal-esque stage because you're in your 20s. You'll get to like 30, 35, and you'll start to go, bruv, look at us. Especially him. Look at the grey hairs in his beard, bruv.
These guys are old as fuck.
This is what I'm saying.
Zoom into that.
That grey hair literally screams conservative, yeah?
I kind of like the look, though.
Yeah, it suits you well. But for me, right, I know that the older I get, what is liberal stays the same age. It's like working at, like performing at a university. You DJed at universities before, right? It's like DJing at university. You go to uni, you get older. The crowd feel like they're getting younger. They're the same age. You're getting older. Liberalism's like that. So when it comes to ideologies that a lot of people have now, when it comes to LGBTQ plus community, so many people that are older find it hard to accept learning the different letters, the different meanings, and that somebody can choose their gender. The older generation find it a little harder because they're going off of 50 years of what they knew before. Yeah. In 50 years' time from now, when I'm in my 80s, what is it that's going to come in that I'm going to have to learn, that I'm going to go, well, 80 years of me knows that the letters mean this and this. Do you see what I'm saying? And it's not always malicious. Sometimes it's just like people get stuck in their way and it's harder for them to unlearn things.
It's evolution, isn't it?
It's the evolution of, or I wouldn't even say it's the evolution of society, but not of the individual you expect to uphold what society believes. So let's be real, our grandparents, let's be absolutely honest, would look at each other and say, don't hang around with them. Don't hang around with the black brother. Don't hang around with the black or the white guy or the Indian. That's what will happen. But we get older, we're like, man, shut up, man. You lot don't understand stuff. I could only imagine, I reckon it's going to be in 50 years' time, people are going to be having sex with robots. And I'm going to be like, ugh, you disgusting. Do you see what I'm saying?
I mean, you'll be the first one to
I will not be the first guy. Well, it might be happening now. No, it's not robots. It's like the toys. I've seen the Gok 3000. No, even worse than that.
You ordered 3 of them, bro.
Shut your mouth. There's this thing called the Gok 3000. There's a comedian. Shut your mouth.
It's like a cleaner.
Shut up.
I'm telling you, it's like a cleaner, isn't it? It cleans something. It's supposed to clean something.
No.
Well, you use a Dyson. That's nasty.
It looks like a Dyson.
Yeah, but it swirls round.
Bro, this is the thing. All right, you hold it, and I'll show you the video. But it looks like the head of a Hoover, like round. And it swells and goes up and down.
All right, I don't know if I should say this, but my girl sent me this. She goes, it gives my mouth a rest. I was like, you what?
Make some noise for D-MALICE's missus. What? Make some noise for D-MALICE's. She knows exactly what she's doing.
I was like,
she knows exactly what she's doing.
Aurie, pop up. Is it still up there?
Shut your mouth! I don't have it. I would not buy something like that.
You got free.
But this is where I'm probably more conservative. You lot are dirty. After I've used it, you're disgusting.
No, if you got free, why are you using free?
Felicia, Alicia, Shanti. Like, I mean, it's just changing it around. It might be a different feel for different people.
You keep that tool.
What I'm saying is, though, now, even though I'm 34, there's a part of me looking at going, bruv, I can't do it. I'm okay with women that have because dildos have been normalized from when I was younger in terms of knowing that girls buy them. But knowing a brother might have that on in his yard, for me, I'm too conservative for that now. Yeah, that's just how it works.
Yeah. How did we get to this?
How did we get it? This is
the
DJ organic
dildos. Mad.
I'm too conservative.
This is how we move in terms of the podcast, bro.
Respectfully. That's how it goes. We went from Liz Trust to Gok 3000. I'm not saying they're connected. What I'm saying is
soundbite that shit, man.
I'm not soundbiting that at all. There's no way that anyone's going to see me go Gok 3000. Well done, Liz Truss. It's not going to happen like that. That's just so wrong.
I'm a soundbite that shit.
You can try your absolute best. I will shut down this entire podcast if you ever try to put that out there. Nah, no way. But yeah, all right. Let's get to the last bit where we always talk about anything that we need to watch, anything we need to play, etc. I've not had a chance to play Last of Us and finish it. Dead that. Let's not talk about it. We keep talking about it. It will get to some point, right? What to watch? Have you lot seen Lightyear?
No, I need to watch that.
Bro, people will tell you it's not good. if they are stuck with the idea that you have to like only support Toy Story. Right? Lightyear, sick.
Is it?
What? Lightyear is sick.
I've seen clips of it and it looks good.
Bro, watch it.
Okay, fully go.
And
Watch it now.
if I talk it up too much, you might go, it's all right. I'm not going to talk up too much. I'm going to say this now. If you're somebody who's a diehard Toy Story fan, you'll enjoy the little Easter eggs and the tidbits that come through in the film. But if you are someone who just wants to watch it, it's a standalone film.
Sick.
Really?
Brilliant
Oh,
film.
bro, I've got one.
Go on, what's
You
your...
watch She-Hulk?
No,
I ain't started it yet.
You haven't started it yet?
Nah, I ain't started it.
There's a fine line we're walking on right now in terms of She-Hulk, man.
Apparently,
are you into Marvel? You into that kind of stuff?
Yeah. Not like heavy bum into it. Yeah.
We're kind of like mega into it,
Mega.
right? And it's cool. It's cool. It's just a fine line, man.
I've heard it's a bit cheesy at times.
Oh, yeah. But there's also... The actress that plays
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk is sick.
Okay.
I think personally she's so good, right? Perfect for the role. But there's like I don't know, man. There's a fine line there. You know, Hulk's like mega angry.
Yeah.
Think old school Hulk. I think Eric Bana, that Hulk.
Oh, yeah.
Super angry, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, obviously...
But that one's not MCU Hulk. That's just the...
yeah,
that's
but
that
this
one.
is it, right? So, the guy who played... What's his name? His opponent?
Oh, you're talking about Abomination.
Abomination.
Yeah, the British guy that played Abomination, yeah.
Was he in this?
Yeah, I've seen little bits on socials,
There's some crossovers there, right?
Yeah.
It's
And
potential
he was
to be
in
sick.
Shang-Chi as well.
Yeah, he was in Shang-Chi,
Yeah.
yeah. And they referenced that as well.
Okay.
They referenced why he was there.
I
But
watched Prey the other day.
So I've heard a lot about Prey.
I've heard Prey's great.
Really good.
I've heard Prey's great.
Yeah, so it's
Really
based on
good.
Predator, right?
Yeah. But it's
yeah.
from the perspective of the prey instead that then outsmarts predators, I think.
So good.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, I'm
Like
watching it, man.
the whole fighting scene and everything.
Yeah. I've heard the
That
fight scenes
girl?
are unbelievable.
Yeah.
Sick.
So
It's about Native Americans, is it?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you're talking about, so you're saying She-Hulk I need to watch.
Yeah.
I'm saying like you want me to watch Prey.
Sick.
Yeah, man.
I'll do that. All right. So Prey I'll watch. I'll give it a watch. I'm not a big fan of Predator though. Arnie's Predator, like the old one, I did enjoy that watching it back, but
Check this out.
All of the stuff
I
now?
think you'll like it because you're like, raw, this girl is mad. I think it's more about her. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it,
Right.
but all
just-
my
I'm
group
not
chat
gonna
been
say
talking
much,
about it.
but I really enjoyed it.
okay.
I'm definitely giving it a watch after that.
I'll give it a try. I'm going again. I'm flying away. I fly tomorrow, and I'm downloading a lot of stuff. She-Hulk's on my list to download to
Do
watch.
it, bro. Do it.
She-Hulk's one of them. I need to start watching Lower Decks.
Lord of the Rings things.
The
snap!
rings,
Have
rings
you
of
started,
power.
man?
I started it. Have you started it?
Yeah, I've watched the first episode.
I'm
Fully
a
watched
big
it.
Lord of the Rings
I'm
fan.
like I'm not trying to outdo you here, but I'm like an insanely big Lord of the Rings fan.
Yeah.
Like my wedding is going to be based around a degree of Lord of the Rings. Shit,
Okay,
right?
all right. We need to stop the talk for a second and just question why a man has to have a wedding based on the book.
Nah, there's tiny bits of it, right? I'm trying to convince one of my mates to dress up as Bilbo Baggins, the only one.
Are you gonna have like 7 people, like 7 like lords?
No. There's there'll be
and 5
snippets.
elves.
There'll be snippets. There,
Okay,
man,
cool.
that you'll
There's gonna be
see
a
and
big
you'll-
tower with a big eye looking. Is that
Nah,
gonna be
like,
the preacher?
You probably wouldn't understand. Like, I don't know. You might understand if you're that much of a bit. Like, there'll be
Yeah, go on.
snippets of like as you walk in, it will say no admittance except party business.
Oh, yeah, of course,
There's like
yeah.
this little sign.
Yeah.
There's little bits throughout the wedding that are gonna have, which will speak to people who know what they're talking about. But if you don't want to talk about it, you think it's just a cool little thing.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
He's gonna walk in with Sting
When you
around
get
his
married?
waist.
Where?
When?
When next year we had to bring it forward a year in order to acquire a hefty discount.
Serious.
Yeah, we had to make the decision to bring it forward a year. So next December I'm getting married.
Oh, hey, make some noise for that. Big Mickey is getting married next December, ladies. He's not available.
I need to follow through.
He's
as
so-
well.
not available.
he's
Wait, how long have you
so-
been with your missus?
3 years in December.
Have you proposed?
Nah, man.
Do you want to?
Of course.
Are you going to?
Yeah.
Is she gonna listen to this podcast?
Probably not.
Soon. How soon are you going to propose?
My aim's next year.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. I mean,
Do you have to plan a proposal?
No,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course you do.
I mean, I
got a
I planned it
location.
and it all went wonky.
Oh,
But that's the enjoyment of it, I think. Did I tell you about my proposal?
No, you didn't.
So I was feeling rough, right?
Okay.
On the day. We planned it all. We're going to this place called this big fancy house in Hertfordshire. Really nice place. The rainiest day England's ever had, right? And there was so much water that when you stepped, it was a Christmas walk.
Okay.
So the Christmas lights were up, all that kind of stuff. Everywhere you walked, the floor would splash because they put these like rubber matting down in order to
Okay,
stop people
yeah,
slipping
yeah.
over, right? Walk around. I'm supposed to do it in front of this big sign, this big like Christmas present, big light up, huge Christmas present.
Okay.
Such a good picture. It looked in the picture so good. hammered it down in rain, right? We get 5 minutes into the walk and we're like, yo, she steps on a bit of mud, it's splashed up all over her dress. I was like, bro, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Run to my group chat real quick. I got my sister and her 2 best mates in this group. I said, what do I do, right? And they're like, find a space indoors. If there's any space indoors, they've locked it all off. You can't get anywhere, right? So I said, darling, you sit here real quick. I'm going to see if we can go in there and just have a drink because there's like a nice little bar. Walk in, this is huge, like picturesque, looks like Hogwarts, you know, the stairs. Yeah. So I go up to this guy and listen, I said, bro, you need to hook me up. I said, you need to let me pass this barrier and I'm going to propose to my missus there because it's so nice, right? And he's like, oh, I don't know, man, it's all blocked off. And I was like, listen, you need to hook me up. She's out there. My man come through, bro. Oh, smash. So I went and spoke to her for a minute and I see him in the corner. He's like, come. Give him my phone. He just knew what to do straight away. Yeah. Records the whole thing. We walk through and she's like, what's going on here? Like acting like we're about to walk upstairs. Down on the knee, boy. Come on now.
She cry?
Yes. She cried straight away.
Did you cry?
Oh, I was close. Man.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He was shitting his pants.
Yeah, I was so scared.
Why do people get scared when you know they're going to say yes? That's
I don't know, but here's the problem, right? Obviously, I felt rough the whole time thinking I was nervous, right?
Okay.
Next day, test positive COVID. Mega real.
That's a nerve-wracking thing, and then you got all that happening. And it's like, of course, I would be
the next day, I'm in bed bound.
But I feel like when you're proposing, everyone like knows she's gonna say yes.
Yeah.
You know, because you've had the conversations. The fact that you've still been together for however many years. Yours is 3.5. How long is it now?
It's come up to 6 now.
Come up to 6, bro. You knew she was gonna say yes.
Yeah, if it's past like I think 3 years, more.
I think the older you get, the more expected it gets from them as well. Especially as a female, they want to get married.
Both similar ages, so like if you're saying no,
like
I pray for you.
I feel like maybe that someone will say no only if like. Let's say she's been married before and she doesn't want to rush into getting married again because where you're at is comfortable in terms of both of you in a relationship that you're happy with. Marriage, the trauma of divorcing may have made her say, I don't want to do the whole contract thing. I just want to enjoy being with someone. Sure. That I get. But because you lot have been together for like 6 years with yours, 3.5 years with yours, in my head it's like, and then she's not been married before. Has she been married before? I assume that maybe like, and they want to get married, you're like, you know it's going to be the yes.
Oh, yeah, trust me, man. But the one thing you don't realise, I know people say that it's expensive, right, to get married.
Yeah.
You put the word wedding on the end of something. And
it's long.
Grands.
Bro, I know this.
Indian wedding on something.
Oh, yeah,
it's even more.
It's days.
Because
it's days.
It's like a whole year.
How many days is it you got to do?
But it depends. Like the Hindus are different, Sikhs are different. Like,
You're
I want
Sikh
mine.
or Hindu?
Yeah, I'm Sikh.
Okay.
I want mine in one day. Bam, done.
Yeah,
I ain't spending no 100K on a wedding. You crazy?
That's a lot.
Okay, man.
But what you do? Spent 50K on each child's wedding, and I'm just like,
yo, that's long. What you do? This is what I've learned, especially as doing events. Get married abroad, but do it small with a handful of people, right? So at least you can afford it, enjoy it, and be on the honeymoon at the same time.
And the people that you want,
close, and then have a big celebration when you come back, which is like your reception after. Now with that, because you're not getting, it's not the marriage day. When you book it, they're not charging you like 7-8 grand for the room. They charge you maybe 2 because it's not the wedding reception. It's the gathering, the celebration, like a birthday party kind of thing. That's how you save the money. However, I also know that it's not about what we want. It's also going to be about what she wants.
It's what she wants.
And if what she wants is, I want to come from my wedding to my reception, and in the reception, I want to make sure that we have the pictures and I'm in my gap, then you have to kind of oblige.
Yeah, trust me, man.
Yeah.
It's, you know what it is? We were debating that. We were talking about that, but we decided, listen, man, we're going to keep our ceremony small anyway.
Okay.
And the type of person I am is I don't mind telling people they ain't coming. Do you know what I mean? I know that's probably one of the biggest problems.
I'm all about that.
Yeah.
Do you know what? You know when people expect they're coming and they definitely ain't.
Tell me the date. Let me see if I'm free.
You're coming.
Hey! Make some noise for Mick for inviting me.
Come on
there
now.
you go.
Come on now.
Just double checking. Can't be with me every week and you don't want to tell me about your wedding.
I've defriended everyone, so that
our ceremony is tiny, innit? So our ceremony is only like 30 people each side, right? Which, when you think about it, I've got 5 siblings or 4 siblings, one each. That's half my people gone already.
Yeah.
But the evening, Trust me, bro.
It's gonna be busy.
We're getting a stone baked pizza each, bro. Come on now.
I was gonna ask you what the food situation is gonna be like.
Bro.
Not to be judgmental, but I'm saying
I'm expecting you to put a grand behind the bar. That was the deal, right?
a grand behind the bar.
You were supposed to pay a grand behind the bar.
I'll bring the rum. I don't know about putting it behind the bar.
Come on now.
I'll bring the rum still.
Yeah, bro. It's
Man said a grand behind the bar.
yeah, you're the one that you walk in, they'll go, is that Aurie Styla?
Nah, no one cares about me.
Aurie Styla.
No, bro.
Is that Aurie
That's what I'm
Styla?
saying. No one knows me in your circle.
They'll go,
Bro.
is that Aurie Styla?
No one.
He's not as big as I thought.
They'll be like, nah, that's the you're taking it. Nah, bro. Watch me out. I will train for 3-4 months.
Get one for the wedding, man.
I'll train with Henchy. I'll train with anybody.
Get one for the wedding.
Just to get one for the wedding. I want to be able to stand there, and when I clap, I just go, and then my whole suit breaks. Trust
clap
me.
like the Hulk clap makes like a wind thing.
Yeah.
You see your wives. Is it the veil?
The veil, just
Stop doing that, yeah, bro.
That's
Mate.
funny.
Or basically, when they have the veil over the face, you just Aurie clap.
Aurie, clap for us real quick.
Yeah, and then it just lifts up. Thanks, Aurie. That'll be me.
Yeah,
so well, congratulations,
Thank you, man.
Big up, man. Well done.
It's terrifying, to say the absolute least. It's terrifying because it's all about you now, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like, or more all about her.
I'd like her, innit? I think we're all right. We're cool.
Yeah, I mean, she's on a ball, man. I've got Mrs. who's like that, innit? She's on a ball with this kind of stuff. But I can imagine if it was like more of a Mrs. who was a little bit more worried about that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I can imagine it would be a nightmare, man.
Yeah.
My missus is quite cool in terms of like she knows what she wants and that kind of stuff. But
and everything's planned already. Like
she's got spreadsheets, all sorts.
Yeah, spreadsheets come out.
It's nice when you see that. Well done to you, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
I love the fact that you lot. I could see love in your face, and you talk about 3.5 years. You definitely loved up. I've seen pictures. I think I've seen pictures of you and her on socials.
Yeah.
You lot. Yeah, it's nice.
I saw a video the other day about someone talking about why males don't post their females on socials.
I can tell you exactly why.
To be fair, my missus don't really post me.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you feel a way about that?
I don't know. Like, she'll repost the stories. I don't post her on my posts. Like, I'll post her on my stories.
Okay.
I get her point of view. Like, we both don't like people being too much in our business.
Yeah.
Especially in our culture. Like, oh my God, have you seen so-and-so's with so-and-so? And then so-and-so's dogs with that and that and that.
Yeah.
So it's just like, do you know what? No one needs to know everything. Like, a little post here and there is nice to be like, yo, she's mine, isn't it, bruv?
Yeah, that's exactly. And besides, it's hard to get side things if you post it. I'm lying. I'm lying. Don't worry.
Single man talk, innit?
Nah. I could talk like that because there's no one I have to account to. But for me, I'll tell you what it is. For what I do as well, bro, the last thing I want, I mean, I've been like in a relationship and then out of it. And then everybody, when I've posted her up and so on, everyone, when they don't see you post her up, either message me, yo, so where is she? What's going on?
Yeah.
Or you get people, I've had this, I'm not going to say whose name, but my ex, right? One of my other comedian, like, I'm not going to say friend anymore, but a comedian that I know, got in her DMs after thinking we weren't together. Me and her, we were cool, we're still friends and talking and stuff. So she would have the respect to let me know he's been in my DMs, right? It's another comedian friend of mine, or supposedly, that's messaged her with some little like, so I don't see you rolling out with Aurie and so on. Bro, listen.
Men are trash, bro.
Bro, we can be.
100%.
What I'm saying, bruv, I've not seen him since. I can't say that it's on site when I see him because it's been so long.
Yeah.
But you know you have that urge to say, are you out of your mind?
Yeah, man. Just let me know what's up, innit?
Brother, are you going to hit up you don't even know if we're broken up or together. And at the time, me and her were trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
You're going to hit her up.
Yeah, that's why. That ain't no friend of yours, bro.
Bruh, that can't, listen, and this is someone I've booked. This is someone that I've done shows with. Never could talk to me again.
Yeah, that's
never.
true.
Right? You can't hit up my ex like that. And the thing is, even if you were genuinely wanting to get to know her and so on, my thing is this. You met her through me. You didn't meet me through her. Even if you wanted to slide, I'm not the person that says you can't be with my, like, bro, I'm not that guy. I'm not with someone, I can't tell you who to be with next.
Yeah.
However, if you're supposed to be my brethren, you met her through me. If you're gonna do it, you ask me. Come to me.
Yeah.
If you really want to like get to know someone,
Yeah.
and I will say, bro, if you want to go there, but we can't talk. We can't be friends.
Yeah, nah.
But you hit me up. You don't slide in her DMs
There's
knowing
a
that she's
line
gonna come
there,
back. She's gonna come back to me and tell me, you see that comedian? That ain't your friend.
Yeah, 100%.
Bro, if you're really like, if you really are enamored, then you want to go and get with her because you really see that a relationship can happen because she seems like such a dope person. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you who you can and can't love, but blood, you hit me up because you met her through me. You're my guy. I can't chat to you again.
That's wild.
I cannot chat to you
trust that.
again. Blood, no way.
Man.
Not
No
as far
way.
as you can throw them, man.
This is what I'm saying. So yeah, bruv, for me, the whole privacy thing, I think as well, I've been around where I've been to shows and I'll be talking about like stuff on stage and then you'll get people that I'll make jokes about stuff and it's jokes. Remember, I'm telling stories and bantering about stuff that might be real and some that's fake. Mm-hmm. People take a lot of what you put out there serious. So even when I'm talking now, there'll be somebody going, he wants to link Liz Truss. There'll be people that think like that.
Yeah.
So for me, I try and give as little as I can of my personal life so you don't either take it and run with it and only give you what I want you to see so you can only comment on the things that I can control.
So I had a conversation like this with a friend of mine the other day and he's talking about how he posts things, or I actually brought it up to him. He'll post things of him training, really good little videos.
Yeah.
And then he'll delete them, right? Because he feels nervous about what people are going to say.
Okay.
And then he asked, why do you always post stuff, but you leave it up and you don't care? And I was like, because they're going to talk shit about you
anyway.
Right now, someone is talking shit about you, me.
Of course.
Somewhere.
Bang the algorithm is what I'm doing it for. I'm not doing it for what people say. I'm trying to bang my algorithm.
You wear that shit like a shield. It's like a suit of armor, man.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? The second you decide that they have no control over you, the second that you decide that they don't care, it's like a liberating feeling, man.
Trust.
Do you know what I mean? And you were this young lad, man. He's a little bit consumed by it. Do you know what I mean? And it hurt. It's like it breaks your heart, man. Because you think, bro, just go. How good could you be if you just do your thing, but you weren't scared of anybody else?
Some people get too scared of figuring that out because they see what doing their thing might do. Yeah. It's the 100 comments that are saying wicked, and the one that goes, I didn't like it, and they notice that one comment.
100%, man.
But they're programmed to. You're programmed to notice negativity, especially when it's on you.
I had this conversation with my girl yesterday regarding the post. I was like, no one's really like reached out to me apart from yourself. I'm a guy, a producer friend in South Africa. She was like, you care too much what people think. It's like, you want that. I'm like, nah, it's just like, it'd be nice to have the people around you support
but
you.
That
kind of.
But I think it's both. I think we all care. Bro, we're in a job where we don't tick boxes. Right. We see him when he's fighting. He doesn't have to care what the audience think. Sure. The job is to knock the other guy out. For us, we have to care what people think. Do you like the song? Because if you like the song, that's where my value is. Do you find me funny? If you do, if you're laughing, that's where my value is. There's a part of us that is, even if we don't like it, is programmed to care what people think, even if we don't want to. Because that's where the money comes from. Right? Bro, a whole audience could hate you. But have you knocked the guy out? Yeah, then you won. Bro, a whole audience can't hate me. Do you see what I'm saying?
100%.
If they hate me, I ain't won. I've lost this match. So we do have to care to some degree what people 100%. Think. And it ain't nice that that's where the value can be sometimes, but that's where it is.
You know what it is? God's honest truth, yeah? When I was thinking about how I'm going to tell people that I'm not going to be boxing or I'm not going to be competing in boxing at the moment, I'm looking at coaching or whatever, I was thinking to myself, oh man, what am I going to say? What am I going to do? And my missus was just like, Mick, in the nicest way possible, people don't care that much.
It's very true.
It's true, bro.
It's very true.
And it was so, you know what? I was like, oh my God, you're entirely right. People don't care that much about these kind of little things, bro. It's like, we joke about me being arrogant and like self-centered and stuff. You have to be to do my job, right? But at the same time, I'm concerned with how people view me. And now I'm just like, you're so right. People have got shit going on, bro. They don't
their own
care.
stuff going on.
Bro.
No one cares.
They don't care.
Bro.
So when you posted
cares.
your thing yesterday,
no one cares.
people would have sorted that and be like, oh, that sucks, man.
And then move. The second they swipe that thumb, it's somebody else.
Right? It's horrible.
Somebody else.
What did you look at your phone this morning?
True.
Probably couldn't tell me, right? Because it just goes in and out. Right? Most people will literally look and go, oh, that sucks. This is the way the world works. We get news like Sky News.
It's too fast paced. It's like,
bro, it's all fast paced. And now we're like, you know what it is? When you realise that people have their own shit. We're like, oh, in that case, then let me just be entirely myself.
Yeah, facts.
Especially on social media, man, because it's so fucking fake, man. And I pride myself on being as real as possible on social media, especially when it comes to my missus, because I will post my missus.
Oh,
active, bro.
Bro, he posts.
You like that little video, bro?
Bro, the video was nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Made you feel something, right?
I thought I was gonna say there's a baby announcement or something.
Text me,
bro.
Man.
He put a video up.
Text me, he's like, I thought I seen a baby coming.
Shut up,
bro.
And I wasn't trying to say she's putting on any weight or nothing like that. So
you're saying there was gonna be an announcement.
G, love you to bits. I don't think you're getting big. What I saw the video that it had that vibe where at the end of it, it looked like she was gonna turn around and then all of a sudden there's gonna be a baby bump. It felt like that kind of energy in the video, right?
Yeah, because she was facing the opposite direction, isn't it?
Yes. I thought that's what was gonna happen, like something like that. Bro, he posts up his missus. You're gonna hate me saying
a lot, man. Go on.
he
You don't care what people think.
I don't.
No, wait. I gotta get this out. This is so disrespectful.
Be careful.
I gotta be very careful. This has not happened.
It's not me.
This is what my brain thinks. He posts up his missus as if he got caught cheating and is trying to rectify the cheat.
Mad.
Like to show,
Bro.
What, with the whole caption and everything? Well, I need to see this
not
too.
really,
I need
man.
to see
Oh, you know what it is?
No.
I've always been mega active with like.
he's proper on like.
promoting my missus.
But you know when people put up like, I got a friend, I won't say who it is, who he puts his missus up to let everybody know, you can't talk to me.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
because when he goes out and about, he's an attractive guy. When he goes out and about, one thing he does, he brings her with him, but also he posts her up, right? Because they've been together for like more than 10 years. They've got kids together and all sorts, right? But he posts her up for anyone new that sees him. Don't come near me. Yeah, I'm taken.
I've had one person slide my DMs, my whole
serious?
One person, bro.
Is that because of you posting your missus up or because then you're not as wide as you think you are?
It's because they've seen the width and they go, you know what? This kid knows how to lift weight.
Okay,
right?
right,
and two, they go, I'm so active with my missus, especially on like, especially if like, what you were saying about people invested in like your relationship.
Yeah.
I definitely have people invested in my relationship.
Definitely.
It's like some people want to ruin like relationships as well. Like, we're in the worst for that. You're like, they see a guy in a happy relationship. They're like,
they want to see, it's a scene the up and then the down.
I have people invest in my, like, I've got my missus initial on my back.
Ross,
when did you get that? That's new.
I got that and didn't tell anybody. That was months ago, probably 6 months ago.
I didn't know that. I noticed that.
Man,
Let me see. Oh, look at G.
Queen, you know.
Has she got you tattooed?
No, I told her not to, man. Do you know why? I got it done, yeah? I got it done. She was like, oh, should I get one? And I was like, nah, I don't want you to get one because I got one.
No.
Wait.
If I got your initial on me, yeah, you're getting your initial.
Bruv, I'm branding you.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm getting your face
Pull that.
tattooed on
Let me
my...
see your bum cheek.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
I'm branding
I was
you.
like,
On that
go and get something like without like me, like wait 6 months, then get yourself something. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
I said a little the Lord of the Rings leaf.
Yeah.
You know, Elrond's leaf?
Of
I
course.
said something like that. That represents me. Do you know what I mean?
Wait, hold on. You're more like Gimli than you are needed.
Bruv, I'll take that. Gimli's a gangster, bro.
Don't ever tell me you're like.
Do you know who you look like? Do you know who Lurtz is?
Don't piss me off.
Lurtz is the guy from the first with the bow and arrow.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Big dude.
Yeah.
Who kills Boromir.
I know you're talking about.
You look like Lurtz.
No, I don't, bro. Don't take the piss, bro. I look like
To be fair, have you seen the guy in real life? He's a tank.
Yeah, he is.
The guy's huge, bro.
He is, yeah. But have you seen him in Lord of the Rings? No.
Scary.
Yeah, don't take the piss.
Wide?
No.
He's wide.
No.
Yeah, bro. He had this huge bow and arrow is bigger than a human.
I'm an Urukai. Don't piss me off,
Urukai,
bro. Don't piss me off.
Man,
I'll punch you up, you know.
Lurtz, bro.
Man said I look like an Urukai,
You can come to my wedding dressed as Lurtz.
If I... No.
This is Lord of the Rings.
Is it Lurtz or Lurtz?
It's Lurks. No, Lurtz. Lurtz.
Yeah, with a
Lurtz.
T, yeah.
Yeah, I look like an Urukai. Don't upset me, bro. You see their teeth.
They're
Don't
scary
piss me
bros,
off.
though, man. They're scary guys.
No.
Yeah, you told me I look like Gimli, man.
They look like Predator with the mask off and their mouth closed. And you're telling me,
you so need to watch this new thing, man.
I'm gonna watch. Well, I haven't had time, but now that I'm back, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Spirit of the Fringe, man.
No.
Back.
Where's the Fringe though?
Back. No.
Come on now. Get a Fringe, man.
Get a Fringe.
Bruv, have you lost? No, I haven't. I barely got a hairline, much less a fringe. My head don't go forward, much less having a fringe that will go over the front.
What I have to say actually about the Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power, yeah, is it's shot beautifully.
Yeah, well, mate, if they spent like £1 billion on it, right?
Every scene is a what's it called? A still. You know, you can take a still from every scene.
They spent like £1 billion on it.
Bro,
it was like the most.
I'd say the first, maybe not the first like few scenes, but like midway through it when they're in like one of these elven kingdoms, you're like, oh my god, it's visually better than the original.
Well, it would be. It's 20 years later, isn't it?
I know, but
has it been 20
remember
years?
how good the first few were?
Oh.
Yeah.
Even the Hobbit, man, shot brilliantly well. I'd say these ones are shot.
Yeah,
something about the Hobbit was shot in a different frame rate.
The Hobbit felt like it was green screen everywhere.
Yeah, like almost too fake, right?
Yeah, it just felt like it was green screen in absolutely everything. So yeah, it feels a bit. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to you looking at it and telling me what you think.
So Rings of Power, Lower Decks. That's for me, but I'm a Trekkie. So yeah, Lower Decks, She-Hulk, Prey, Lightyear. Lightyear, watch that. Hit me up when you watch it. Trust me, Lightyear is a vibe.
Do you like Call of Duty? Anybody like Call of Duty?
Yeah.
The new one came out.
New one hasn't come out yet. The beta comes out. What's the word? what's the word when it's like disrespectful?
Shit.
Oh, I can't remember what the word is, man.
Disrespectful.
Confrontational. Two
Contention.
businesses.
Contention.
Like
Conflict.
No.
Conflict.
confrontation.
Oh, come on, bro. What is it? It's a bit.
We're really crap.
Come on, man.
Names,
You got.
words.
That's why you went uni.
What you didn't?
No,
That
hell
means
no.
uni.
That means nothing.
What uni did you go to?
That means nothing.
What uni did you
innit?
go
It
to?
means nothing.
Which one,
We
though?
went Kingston.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything. Go on, carry on.
Where there's a word where
rude.
basically where they've given the open beta to PS2,
mad rude.
PlayStation first. PlayStation
Oh.
get the first few days of the beta.
So it's caused contention.
Don't know what that word means, but yeah, man, sounds about right.
Okay.
So
They get priority.
what's the word when Xbox are like fuck's sake and
Competition.
forget it, man.
Yeah, competition.
They've given it to PlayStation. Everyone on Xbox is like, well, the PlayStation get 2 days first prior to us because they paid for it.
I don't care, man.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
I don't
Call of
care.
Duty's sick, though.
Yeah, the new one looks incredible.
I'm playing through South Park, The Fractured Butthole again. No, the game is hilarious. It's
Come on, man.
phenomenal.
Do you remember the first South Park on N64?
Stick of Truth.
I
Oh no,
never
the
played
old
South
one.
Park.
Yeah, on N64, you could piss in a snowball and throw at people.
Yeah, that's one of the weapons in this.
Really?
Yeah, but it's a balloon rather than a snowball.
Sounds fun, man.
No, it is. It really is. There's one bit of the game where you're setting up your character. Right, we gotta go because you gotta go.
I need to get on gaming.
All right, you gotta go.
You just gotta go get hench.
Basically,
What did you just say out loud?
go get hench. That's what you
Go
gotta
get
do.
hench.
Yeah,
I done train today, bro.
I trained as well. I
What
trained
did
in
you
the
do
morning. I did lower back workout mainly, and then swimming.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
So good.
swimming. They got swimming pool. Yeah, well,
They have got swimming. They've also got
wouldn't-
tennis courts. So
Yeah.
Well,
I
that's what
paid.
happens
I
when
paid
you
for a
pay
clean,
£100
hygienic
a month.
place.
pays
Thank
a
you.
lot. Pays
Well,
a lot of money.
in pump,
man.
I mean, you got like bathrooms,
I'm pretty sure those
Yeah, there's a
weights,
disabled
the
toilet.
weights in
I
his
think
gym
there's
only
a
go up to
sauna
like
room.
20
I'm
kilos.
sure there's a sauna room.
sauna, steam room, swimming pool,
Yeah,
tennis
man.
courts. There's a cafe,
All right, calm
gym.
down. There's a cafe there, but I've
there's
never seen it open.
No, it's always open.
The one in Pumps never
Oh, in
open.
Pumps?
There's a cafe
Yeah,
in
if
Pump.
you, as soon as you walk in, I mean,
never
I'm
been
going to
to
go
Pump.
like after this
I've never been
just
to
to see
Pumps.
if this cafe's open. They
Fair
do
dude.
like protein, everything.
Swear?
Yeah, man.
Never been.
Hold on. So what I was saying about South Park, right?
True.
We get way too distracted,
Yeah,
especially me and you.
It's not me, man.
Right? Shut what? Shut. You know what?
It's not me, bro.
Shut your mouth. Yes, you do.
Listen.
Yes,
Anyway,
you do.
South Park.
South Park, right? There's one thing on the fractured butthole which is disrespectful. When you design your character, you do like the hair and all of that and the glasses, what clothes he wears. Then it goes to the next screen and you've got a slider called the difficulty slider. You've got easy and very hard, right? The harder the more you slide the slider, the darker your character is.
No.
Bro. Hold on.
Just to clarify, that wasn't me that said that.
It was me.
It was Malice.
was me. That's
Wait
it's in
for
my
it.
name.
Wait for it. You're on the slider going, wait, hold on. Why am I getting darker when, and it says very hard or easy? I kid you not. After about 5 seconds, Cartman then goes, don't worry. This doesn't affect combat, just every other aspect of your entire life.
Nah.
When I told you, I had to put the
How
controller
are they
down.
gonna get away with this?
Burst out laughing. They get away with it because I got a theory, right? When nothing grows near the fence, just weeds. When you're either super behaved and super woke or super like polite or super rude, you thrive on either one of those, right? But if you're trying to be a little bit that and so on, if you're in the middle, if you're a little bit too much, people then go, oh, we don't like that, we don't like you. Frankie Boyle gets off of being disrespectful because he just leans into it. So when South Park lean into those things, because you expect that from South Park, you don't get in trouble because that's what it's supposed to be. And because it's supposed to be that, people go, it's all right that you're doing it. It's offensive, but you're doing it. We're okay with it because we expect that from you.
Sure.
That's why South Park leaned right into
Yeah,
it.
South Park don't give a fuck.
There's a
How long has South Park been running, sorry?
Fine.
Time, innit?
yeah. That's my doorbell.
Wow, jeez.
Pause that.
That's
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have got to wrap this up because Mick has got to get to.
Stop using me, bro. You do this every time.
Mick's got a colonoscopy that he's excited for, so we're gonna leave it and let him go.
I'm looking to go and invest in some gorks, man.
Oh my god! Yeah, well, I said colonoscopy. You said gork. Are we putting two and two together with this?
I'm really excited to see what he's got.
Oh, this. Oh, what is this?
Wow, Alexa's bare joining in on this podcast.
I don't know what this is.
Oh, sick.
Open it, man. Just a hat.
Oh, DFNW, big up.
Who's DFNW?
They sent me a hat.
Who's DFNW?
Cheers.
Yeah, big up DFNW.
Shout out to DFNW. I got a hat with them. It's got sent to me. Sick.
Big up. This is the life of an influencer, ladies and
I am
gentlemen.
not an influencer.
Get sent free
I
shit.
mean, you get sent a hat.
I might have bought it. I didn't. No, I didn't. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Aurie Styla's Respectfully podcast. Shout out to my guests on here, D-MALICE. D-MALICE, how can people find you?
Please, thank you. D-MALICE on all socials. Really easy.
Yeah?
Yep.
D-MALICE on all socials. Mick, do you remember your socials?
Yes.
Go on.
Micky_Mills on Insta.
Yeah.
Come on now. Micky_Mills on TikTok, who's
Yeah.
almost at 5,000 now. Come on.
5,000 followers?
Yeah, bro. I'm out here playing. Is it
Man's
Micky Mills?
out here. Let me
Yeah,
see.
Micky Mills.
Did you just go, is it Micky Mills?
Yeah, MICKY, almost at 5,000.
All right, yeah.
Viking Visuals on Insta as well. That's the content creation.
That is very true.
Listen,
yeah.
you want some affordable
Hang
content
tight,
creation.
hang tight.
You don't want to break the bank. You got a marketing budget which you want to hit. You don't want to go too high. You know what I mean? You want to hit your boy up. He can
I
create that
definitely will.
photography. He can create that videography.
Yep, he can.
That social specific
I'm
stuff
looking.
right there.
Oh, you are near 5,000. Well done.
Come on now.
Well done. Big up yourself.
Your boy don't play around no more, man. He's out here
Okay.
trying to build that.
What are you on
fan
180
base.
million?
On TikTok? Nah, I'm not
I
that
mean,
big on
Twitter.
TikTok. On Twitter?
Twitter.
Nah.
Who uses Twitter nowadays,
No,
man?
people in their 30s that can speak rather than have to dance around and say I'm wham. So yeah, we people that can actually put sentences together.
Come on, bro.
And remember the words they wanted to use. That's
Let
who
me
used Twitter.
Let me live, bro. Let me do my thing. I'm a new generation. You guys are old AF.
young as-
This guy thinks he's a new generation. You're the same generation as we are.
No, I ain't.
You are.
Just because you're getting married next
Bro, you're
year.
straight boomer out here.
All right,
man.
hold on.
You're
Let's
a
see.
straight boomer.
I'm Generation Y. Let's see where your generation is.
Your
Hold
boy's a
on.
millennial. I was born in 93.
Year range. Here we go.
He's not even on the
Generation Y are millennials.
What?
Generation Y are millennials.
I swear you man just
Millennials,
made these
hold on.
words up.
Millennials, also known as Gen Y, eco-boomers, and digital natives, were born from, wait for it,
Go on.
1977
What?
to 1995.
Right, bro.
To
When were you born? You were born
1995.
like 76, right?
Shut your mouth. 87,
Russ.
87. We're both born the same month.
87.
bro.
We're both born the same
Oh
month,
my God,
right?
bro.
Yep,
So,
87, baby.
you are what year? 93.
93, bro.
Wow.
You are a Gen Y like me, you
I'm not,
eco-boomer.
man. I'm not, bro.
You are.
Nah,
Yes,
I'm
you
not,
are.
man. You remember the TV when it didn't have colour on it, man. I remember that.
I don't remember the TV when it didn't
We
have
were
colour.
like babies.
You were, what?
Nah, I don't remember it.
I mean, exactly. We don't remember
You
it.
had, remember them 5 channels?
Yeah, we had 4 channels actually for a while.
Is it 4?
4 then 5.
We've done this before, man. But I'm just saying, you guys are old as hell. I'm a new
this guy.
generation, man.
This guy.
Rude.
This guy. He's
It's
allergic
so-
to everything.
Were
That's
you
it.
in the
easy.
dial-up season? Like,
Come on, bro. Get
off the internet. Get off the internet.
You couldn't use a phone. Do
You
you
get a
remember?
phone call.
yeah,
So yeah, you are us. You're old.
Oh, yeah, exactly, bro.
I'm just not as old.
You're old.
Do you know what it
As
is?
old as
Yeah, he does, he does.
We're old,
I'm
but I'm
joking,
like
though. No,
mentally.
no, don't apologise.
I'm mentally much just better than you guys. Is what I
Mentally
think.
better than we guys, yeah? He's having
This
he's
is
getting
so
he's having a
easy,
Lord of the
man.
Rings wedding
I've
and he's
been
better than
gone for
us.
a
brains
month.
wider than his.
I've been gone for a month, and I've got you guys in my
He's
palm,
been-
my damn
It's a bit
hand,
late. You
man.
know when he said I'm going to stop boxing because of the brain damage? It seems like it's a bit late now, isn't it?
The Perriers. I got ya.
We're wrapping this up. Follow me at Aurie, AURIE, Styla, STYLA. Or you can follow the podcast on Respectfully Pod. Aurie Styla, Micky Mills, D-MALICE. We will catch you. It's not going to be next week. It's actually going to be 2 weeks, people, because I'm going to be away again. Like, I'm a week away, but I did loads of content last month, but I dropped it at like different times. But I'm away for a week, and I don't trust Micky in my house to pod without me.
I don't blame you.
There you go. Micky will start selling stuff.
Place will be
and so on.
ransacked.
Trust
I take
me.
the lot.
Trust me.
For us.
Honestly.
This is what I'm saying. And
tell
Micky hangs around with the wrong sort as well. So
I've got a tendency to look in the lost property department, put it that way, man.
yep, he does. Nice watch,
You
Micky.
find some good stuff, though.
I do. And I have.
Nice watch.
I wish this was a joke. Don't say that, bro, just in case someone's watched season.
All right, guys, we're out. Aurie Styla signing out of the Respectfully podcast. Peace. Respectfully.